What's up, y'all? It's your favorite chocolate baddie, Mary Jhay. And I'm live and lit right here on MyRadioChicago. I got Nia Asiel in the building.
Yo, what's up? What's up?
How you feeling?
Shoot, I'm good. Blessed. Can't complain.
You look good. You got my favorite color on. You know, already started off right. I love purple, okay? This is a nice denim suit. I like it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so let's chat because, like I was telling you off cam, I have been seeing your music spiral on the internet a little bit. A couple people been sending me your page. So I'm like, oh, okay, she's cool. Like, and you know, people always think like, I mean, not think, I do have ratchet ears. So a lot of people be like, you're not really tapped in with the R&B side. I'm like, I am. I just don't like the shit y'all like. Like, you know, like this shit y'all listening to is like, it's very, very mid. It's very, very mid. Like, I like real R&B music. And so like when I came across your style, I'm just like, oh, this is different. Like this is different for the R&B style. And so I want to speak like just a little bit about like how did you come within one? Like how did you become Nia Asiel?
Shoot, just growing up, like I always did music. Like my parents put me in all types of plays. I played guitar, saxophone, and I was always singing. And then like my grandma is like, who was my inspiration for it. She would always sing to me, sing in church and stuff. So that's really how I got into it. Just having a family who was always into music. So.
Yeah, okay, born into the music life. And your name is actually your real name.
So yeah, my Nia is my nickname, and then Asiel is my middle name.
Okay, and Asiel is Hebrew, and I know this because
you got
my real name. I'm not gonna say it on cam because we be like, what? But my real name is Hebrew, and my granddad was a Hebrew Israelite. So like, I have family members who actually speak Hebrew, and I have a cousin whose first name is Asiel.
Oh,
so that's what I know.
That's crazy.
So like, I wanted to ask, like, do you have any? Because we might be cousins. You know, we might be related down the line somewhere.
We might be. I don't know. I got family south side, west side. We might be. My family huge, like for real.
Same. So do you have any like prior, like did you grow up Hebrew, or was that something like a name that your mom just gave? Or,
yeah, so I grew up in a Baptist church, and then my parents, they're real like all Christian family, so that's where it came from. Most of us have names from the Bible, so
okay, makes sense. I like it. I think it rolls off the tongue like very nice. At first I was saying like Asiel, Asiel, Asal. And I'm like, okay, you know what? Let me go click on this interview. First one was like, this how you say it. I'm like, oh, like the Hebrew thing. I'm like,
exactly.
But I never knew how to spell my cousin name. Like that was always just up in the air. Like,
I feel it. Yeah, Asiel. So that's how that whole thing came about. So yeah.
Now, how did growing up like with people in your family who does music and growing up in a church for say, like how did that influence your sound and you as a musician?
I think it helps you to like just hear different melodies as opposed to just singing. Like it's just plain boring. Like it just helps you to hear different melodies, harmonize and things like that. So, but I was never really the singer who is just going crazy, belting notes and runs. Like personally, I'm personally not good at runs. So I had to find a lane that was like a mix between taking kind of like what I learned growing up and then putting my own twist to it. So
I feel that, and I definitely can, like, I feel like your sound is not giving super churchy. It's giving like modern day church. You know, like okay, I got a little soul in me, but like let me pop my shit real quick.
Yeah, no, for sure.
So, what made you want to like actually start taking music serious?
I think the response I've been getting from people, like I got fans now, so it's to the point where I can't just quit.
She said, I got fans now, pop your shit. You gotta pop your, I got fans now. She said it so calm. I got fans now.
So it's to the point where they would notice if I'm not putting out no music. Right. And personally, I love music, and it does get hard sometimes, but I can't just stop. So
For sure. Take us back to that first time in the studio when you recorded first track. The first one, you laid it down, you recorded, you listened to it, you played it back. You probably played it like 1,000 times because it was the first song you recorded. Like, what was going through your mind? Like, take us through that process. I want to relive it.
The first time in the studio, I was at Envion Studios.
Okay,
and shoot, that's back when Juice WRLD went to that studio. So everybody was in and out of the studio. And I was just excited. Honestly, looking back at that record, I'm like,
what song was it?
It's If You Call Me. Like, it's on Spotify.
Okay.
But it's way different from my sound now. I feel like I got in a lot better. But I was excited at the time. Everybody else was lit for it. Like, they was like, this is that song. But now I'm like, nah, y'all got to listen to the new stuff for sure.
If you could go back in time and you could actually like tell, how long ago was that?
That was like 2016.
2016. If you could go back to 2016 Nia in the studio, like what would you tell her?
Probably like, just take your time. Everything can't get done in 2 hours or 1 hour, because a lot of those songs I did, I used to do 2 songs like per session for 2 hours instead of like taking my time. Now I'll take my time. I'll sit and actually do my melodies, my harmonies, and all that stuff. So that's what I would say.
Okay. What is your writing process like? Like typically, because you said now you sit on, you might marinate it. So like typically, how long does it take you to write a song and just create the basic concept of the song?
It depends on the song. Like the song I just dropped, 10 Toes, like me rapping and singing. That
I want to get into that.
That didn't take that long, cause it's rapping. I don't have to think too much about rapping for real. So that took about like 30 minutes, I would say. And then, but to perfect it to the point where I'm like, okay, this sounds like it could go on radio, it took like months. Like that song was made last year. I just dropped it, so yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, I definitely want to tap into the 10 Toes Down song. But before we do, I want to take it back because I see your videos on YouTube. Okay, numbers going crazy.
Yeah.
And it was one that I was listening to yesterday. It was 420. I was listening to it yesterday. I'm like, I like this. It got a nice vibe. It was the something about being off my high or something like that.
Off my high.
Off my high, yes.
I
like that. That was very.
That is a 420.
Yes, I was rolling up, and I was like, as I was prepping, I was like, because what I like to do when I interview people, like I might listen to the song a couple times before I like see you. And then I'll be like, oh, let me watch the video again. But I'll do it like in different settings. Like I gotta hear the song like in the car. And then like I gotta hear the song like on my shower speaker, and then like I gotta hear the song like on the big speakers. So like I was going through my phases. So when I was rolling up, like cleaning up, getting my stuff together, I'm like, okay, I was in the sativa mode anyway, and it popped up. So I'm like, oh yeah, I like this one. I'm adding this to the 420 playlist. Now going from that to the 10 Toes, well, you just came out with the raps, the flow. I wasn't expecting to hear you rap.
You and everybody else. No, they thought somebody else was rapping.
Yeah, I thought somebody else was on a song, but then I'm like, no feature.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay. She just bust out on like Auntie Mary. You know when like Mary Jhay Blige went into Brooke on Touch It, Bring It Back.
Oh, weak. But yeah.
Well, what was that process like? Like, what made you want to like step outside your comfort zone and be like, I got bars too?
Yeah, I think I was working with Spank. So Spank on the beat, he worked with like DCG and a lot of other people. He was basically like, okay, we gotta sit down and create something that gets you outside of your comfort zone. Like people are going to hear something different this year from you. So I was like, shoot, I'm trying to rap, sing, and then have a lot of switch ups. So it's like 3 switch ups in that song. So that's how that came about. And I got tired of like, oh no, just singing all the time. It could get to a point where you kind of not bored with it, but okay, I need to go to the gym and feel hype about what I'm making. Like,
on the edge, huh?
Exactly. So that's how 10 Toes came about. So
Well, I want to tap into it. I got it queued up. I actually played it on a show last week. I hit your manager up for the MP3. I'm like, send me that song she just dropped. He was like, oh yeah, sure. You need you need to clean and I'm like, I need both. I'm like, I didn't get a chance to post my Batty Bangers flyer, but I definitely played it last week and it was, in the system. So I want to go ahead and tap into that. I'll let you do the honors and introduce it for everybody.
What's up, y'all? It's Nia Asiel. Y'all tuned in with Mary Jhay, and this is 10 Toes. Let's get it.
We live and lit. You already know it's the drip. Turn this up. Welcome back. You tuned in to Issa New Wave Show right here on MyRadioChicago. Still got Nia Asiel in the building. Okay, just played that brand new record, 10 Toes. All right, make sure y'all go stream that. Could we expect a visual to that? Or wait a minute. I spoke too soon. Because I seen the visual on Instagram.
Wait, no, you saw.
Did I see a visual on Instagram?
You saw the hazard lights. Like I was in New York where I was in the car.
Okay, yeah.
You saw that. Yeah. You ain't see the music video.
I ain't see the video yet. Okay. Look, I'm jumping ahead again. Okay, so are we expecting, you shot the video to that already?
Yeah, it's done.
In New York?
Nah, it was shot here. It's been done for a couple months. Everybody asking for it, but I've been busy, so I ain't drop it yet, but I'm gonna drop it. Okay. I'm not even gonna say I might drop it tomorrow, but I'm gonna drop it soon.
We want it first. Look, I want it first. New Wave, it's a New Wave show.
Nah,
we want it first. We want to do let's do Tuesday Tunes.
Okay.
Premiere live.
I'll send it through.
New Wave us.
I'll send you a snippet.
All right, we in the game. So what was you doing in New York? Now I'm being nosy. I'm like, we meeting with some labels, some DJs.
Trip in New York. I go to New York often just to network, get on different platforms. So Hazard Lights was one of them, and then Blockwork TV was another one that I did.
Shout out to them.
For 10 Toes. So Blockwork is actually, we supposed to be dropping tomorrow.
Okay.
So Wednesday would probably be a good time to drop that music video. But yeah, I go to New York often just to network with people. The music scene is huge out there too.
Yeah, for sure. That's why I said who you was meeting with.
Yeah, and they supportive. Like a lot of people love Chicago people in New York.
Yes, they do. They love Chicago people. Like anywhere we go, it's like Chicago. No, I'm not from 63rd. But yeah, Chicago.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, New York is a great place for music. Label wise, nah, I'm independent right now. I'm staying independent for a minute. So
okay, why is that?
I think just because right now I could do it with the team that I have.
Okay.
So just marketing wise and really honing in on what I want my sound to be before I get to the label. So I'm building my audience. So by the time I get to, a label, of course you have your way to pitch to them with your leverage already. So
So is that something you looking to be like just independently and maybe get like a distribution deal, or would you be willing to like sign a deal for like the right price, or like where is your mentals at with that?
Definitely a distribution deal first, and then obviously if they bring a good deal and I'm not restricted to what I want to do artistically, then yeah. What's
a good deal for Nia Asiel? Like how much money they gotta come with to sign you?
They gotta come with like $6 million.
$6 million?
Yeah.
I think I'll sign the dotted line. Sign me up. I'll sign the dotted line for $6 million. Sign me up. Okay. $6 million. I don't know. If you can't make turn at the 12, I don't know. I'm gonna pray for
$6 million for sure, yeah.
So what is the one thing that you want people to take away from you and your music when they hear you on the radio?
Just that they can have their story align with mine. Like I go through the same stuff. Like I be going through ups and downs, like even if they might not see it on social media, like through my music, it's how I convey my feelings. So just that I'm going through the same type of stuff.
For sure, man. That's always the best. Like when you make relatable music and it's like, oh, I felt that. Like, damn, I thought I was alone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That makes music therapeutic for sure.
Yep.
So speak a little bit about your team. Like, how did you get acquainted with them? How how is it going? Most artists, you know, they struggle with trying to get a solid team behind them. And I feel like for the most part, well, I've been in cahoots with your manager, and he kind of just like, not kind of, really been on point with just making sure business and everything is aligned.
Yeah.
And so how did you even get, you know, a part of the team?
So my manager is like a family friend, so
Okay.
I've known him through my cousin for a minute. So that's how I met him. And then I work with my other cousin too. He helps me a lot with traveling and stuff. And then I have my security, and he's actually my trainer too. So everybody
okay.
yeah,
Multitasking,
like,
right? Okay.
Exactly. Everybody close knit, kind of like in the family for real. So that's how we keep it.
For sure, and that's the best way to be. And you know, you gotta keep that circle like a dot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And really be on the rise together. And you know, I love to see it. I love to see our people come together and just like really genuinely help each other get to that next level.
Exactly.
Because that's what it's about, you know. So hard doing it by yourself, and I think a lot of people are misled believing that a lot of people get on by themselves, and it's not usually how it works.
At all. At all.
So what do you have planned for us for the rest of 2023? What can we expect from Nia?
Yeah, so a lot of visuals, performances, just new music. I got a lot of new music in the vault. I've been working with Jacob from No More Heroes.
Okay.
We've been cooking up. I got like a 4-hour session that I got to go to this weekend. So,
Okay.
Yeah, just dropping a lot of content. Staying on TikTok. My TikTok is doing good. And yeah, just taking it to the top. So.
Period, as you should. Well, we love to see it, and you know, definitely, like I said, I support the movement. I love the content, and so I want to see more from you. I want to see you be successful out here, and you know, just keep going crazy.
Thank you.
For sure. Can you let everybody know where they can follow you at on social media?
Yeah, you can follow me on everything at Nia_Asiel, at NIA_ASIEL.
Make sure y'all tap in at New Wave Us on everything. Hit that subscribe button, turn the notifications on, and turn me up. We live and lit. You already know it's the drip.
Gotta get my check up and make it out the shop.